Hi, good afternoon and welcome back to True Newcastle. I'm here with Victoria from Formica. How are you, Victoria?
I'm very good, thank you.
Fantastic. So you've already been in some of the tracks this morning. How did you find them?
Really good. It's the first time I've been to this event, so I really like the way it's split out into the different tracks. It's very informal. There's lots of discussion amongst everyone, much more than a lot of other conferences you go to.
Okay.
There's been some really good discussion around recruitment, how you use social media,
Fantastic.
how you recruit for values, how you kind of link that with employer brand. There's been some really good discussions this morning.
On the technology front, what would you say were the either the challenges or opportunities for Formica just now on the hiring and HR side of things?
Challenges and opportunities. I think definitely feedback we've had from this morning that it is a challenging space to recruit at the moment. So I think that's not just us that's finding that, I think that's everyone. But I think from a social media and engagement point of view, I think there's been a lot of feedback how people aren't applying to ads in the same way, and it's much more about kind of needing to more actively recruit and
what we're finding is that so job adverts haven't changed in the past 40 years. If you even go back to newspapers, it was black text on a white page, and with job boards it's the same now. People just aren't reading them. The odd thing is that because on a job board or on your own website you can have as much of a job spec as you like, so companies tend to fill up that space with almost too much information, and candidates they're only looking at the job title, the salary and the location and maybe a couple of words, so they're not absorbing the information in the way that you would hope they would.
And I think it's quite simple things. I don't think what we do is rocket science, but I think just a couple of discussions this morning around very much tailoring the job ad to who you're looking for. So if it's a process role, putting more kind of information about it. If it's kind of a more creative role, how do you show that job ad in that light? It's quite simple things.
And giving people an insight to the organisation, so employer brand is really important there.
Yes. Well, I think it was quite an interesting point this morning around the difference between employer brand and kind of the job brand. And like often when people are looking for a role or you're kind of reaching out to people, the first thing they want to know is more about that role and that job and that team, and then what comes next is, right, what's the employer, what are they about, what's that brand? So I think that job brand versus employer brand was quite interesting.
Fantastic.
And then a lot about what do you want to know about the employer. And I completely agree. I think the big part is around the kind of learning and development space. What's the kind of learning that I'm going to get here? And I'm completely, it's part of my role, so I have to be for it. But no, I'm really kind of, that's really important for me, in that it's not just about learning and development to keep people within the company. If people want to come work for a few years, get great training and development to help them get the next job, then that's great.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Victoria. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Lovely to speak to you.
I hope you have a great remainder of the event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.